Hi, this is Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today. I'm in San Francisco at the eMetrics Marketing Optimization Summit, and I'm here with Jonathan Levitt of iPerceptions. I wanted to talk with you because your company has recently put out there for free a customer service kind of questionnaire that makes it very accessible to small to medium businesses. It's called 4Q.
4Q, correct.
Why is it called 4Q? Tell me about this.
Sure, 4Q because it's based on 4 essential questions.
And what are the essential questions as we're getting into this?
Sure, we really believe that 4Q is kind of the prequel to web analytics. And you've got offerings like Google Analytics that are reaching out to the small and medium-sized business market because they are free and they are affordable. 4Q really is the prelude as far as we're concerned, and it gives site operators and owners the ability to understand fundamentally who's coming to their website in terms of what they're there to do, and then how well they're able to complete their tasks on site.
So let's start with listing what the 4 questions are, and then we'll dig down a little bit deeper. What are the 4 questions?
Sure, we start with an overall satisfaction question.
Okay, and then
so
next?
How satisfied are you overall? Then we look at what are you here to do? So purpose of visit. Were you able to complete your task? If yes, what was strong about the experience? If no, why not?
Okay. Now, how do you get people, let's say they come to my site, how do we get them into the survey? What happens in this process?
Sure. A random sample of people who arrive on your website are presented with an invitation to participate in research post-experience.
Now, I can choose what percentage of that site visitor, so if I say I want 10% to be offered the survey.
Right, then 1 in 10 will be presented with an invitation on arrival.
And it sort of grays out most of the screen and says, would you be willing to, take a survey when you complete your visit?
Yeah, we're basically saying, welcome to the site. Your feedback is very important to us. We gray out the background of the site so that people can see it, know that it's being asked from the brand that they've landed on. And essentially the invitation says, do what you've come to do. At the end of your experience, we'd like to ask you 4 quick questions.
Now, does that kind of graying out the site, does that turn people off and send them away in your experience?
No, in fact, the opposite is true. By putting an interstitial and a layer in place, we're not taking over the screen, so people don't feel hijacked.
Okay.
They can still see the brand behind the layer, so they know that they're in the right place. And the invitation itself is also branded and served up from the website domain.
Okay, so a certain percentage of those people will say yes.
Yeah.
And so after they've bought or finished the site, whatever, then this questionnaire pops up, I guess.
Correct.
And so tell me about the first question. What's the first question again?
First question is overall satisfaction. So we're basically asking people, how satisfied are you with your experience overall?
So is it a rating scale on
it's a
1
scale.
to
1 to 10?
1 to 10.
0 to 10. So it's an 11-point scale.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that tell me?
You as a site owner?
Site owner, yeah.
Right. Well, essentially what we're able to do then is we're able to take site satisfaction and we're able to cross that against purpose of visit and task completion. So we can benchmark now what's happening in terms of those that are able to or not able to complete their tasks on your site.
So it helps us to quantify this and make some ratios and comparisons later on.
Absolutely.
Well, okay. So the second question is
purpose of visit. So what are you here to do? And when you set up the survey, you have the ability to customize 6 tags based on the nature of your website. So I'm here to buy, I'm here to shop, I'm here to research or read a blog or post a comment.
Right. Now, is there any other opportunity to customize that particular wording, or are you locked into those 6?
Well, you're locked into 6 choices. We've got now upwards of about 50 tags, so 50 purposes of visit that the person setting up the survey can choose from.
Now, can I add any custom tags to that?
No. What you can do is what's always present is an other please specify, so that if we are missing a purpose of visit for a particular visitor, the visitor has the ability in their own words to tell us what they're there to do.
Okay. So out of the 50, you as the site owner pick 6 that seem most appropriate, and then they'll see those 6 and indicate one of those as the main purpose of their visit.
Correct.
Okay, and then the third question is?
Third question is, were you able to complete your task?
Okay. Now, is this an open-ended essay or a yes-no?
Yes or no.
Okay.
Yes or no. What we're then doing after they respond with yes or no is we're giving them the ability in their own language, in their own words, to tell us why.
That's question 4?
Correct. And that's the open-ended.
So now, looking at this kind of data as a site owner, what am I going to learn from this?
Well, fundamentally, like I said earlier, we believe that this is kind of the prequel to a successful web analytics strategy. And you'd be amazed at we have an enterprise solution that targets the Fortune 1000. You would be amazed at how many site owners and operators still fundamentally don't understand why people are coming to their website. So we believe it's the place to start. Understand really what people are there to do. Are they in fact completing their purpose of visit? And begin there, and then analyze from there based on people's inability to accomplish their tasks.
Well, I would think this would be tremendously helpful, particularly at an early stage, because you'll find out pretty quickly where people are upset about your site, and you can fix those things and then keep refining this.
Absolutely.
Now, are there any limits to the amount of traffic we can run through your site free? How do you keep people from taking advantage of you?
The truth of the matter is we want them to be honest.
Why?
There are no restrictions. Well, there's a couple of reasons. I mean, 4Q is a faith-based initiative, and really what we're doing is we're opening up to the SMB market, and we're saying there's a lot of importance to voice of customer data. Now, the truth be told, I won't lie to you, we have an enterprise solution, and we're hoping that a percentage of 4Q users will migrate over to a more functional solution.
Exactly.
But 4Q is fully functional in that it gives site owners large and small the ability to really understand these key metrics.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing with us. You've told us about your company. Where do we go now to try this tool out?
Sure. You can go to 4q.iperceptions.com. From there, we have a simple sign-up process. Again, takes 3 minutes, no cost at all, and people can be up and running in as little as 10 minutes on their site.
All right. Well, a free tool, you learn a lot. What more could you ask? Thanks so much for sharing with us.
Thank you.
This is Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today.